on Saturday, June 10, 2023. You're going to be speaker at the Spiritual Awakenings International Conference, and you will be one of the main speakers there. So what is this NDE Zone talk going to be about exactly?
I'm going to be describing my electromagnetic soul theory and also the explanation of the other side frequency, our world, and the contact between this side and the other side, which can be mediumship, near-death experiences, shared death experiences, deathbed visions, out-of-body experiences occur within the zone between. And so I'll be presenting that at the Spiritual Awakenings International. When the brain dies, which is an organ, and the soul, which is housed in the brain, but the brain doesn't create the soul, there is a shift between a finite perception to an infinite perception. In other words, when we die, we go from being a finite being to transitioning back to our true state, which is as an immortal living being. But what happens during that transitionary period, this is one of the things I'll be discussing at Spiritual Awakenings International Annual Conference. It's June 10th and 11th of 2023. So what happens is when a spirit wants to communicate with us, or if somebody has a near-death experience, their electromagnetic soul leaves AM frequency and touches other souls leaving the FM frequency. And that's why my presentation at Spiritual Awakenings International is called the NDE Zone, for that reason, because that's what's going on, and that's where the communication occurs. The electromagnetic soul, and the word soul is an abbreviation for source of universal love. So that it's not a very, it's not so technical, but the thing is, AJ, and I know that you know this, and this is what's so great about your podcast, near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, visitations from loved ones in our dreams, mediumship, this isn't magic. It's not hocus pocus. It is a real phenomenon, or phenomena, because it's more than one phenomenon, which is explainable through quantum physics. And we've now, in the 21st century, gotten to the point where we're on the verge of conclusive proof. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we have all this, I'm an attorney, we have the circumstantial evidence. Now we need I don't even want to call it the smoking gun, let's call it the light gun. The collective consciousness. Think of your soul, your electromagnetic soul, as a drop of water. And when we physically die, that drop of water leaves the brain and plunges into this eternal sea of souls, ergo, the collective consciousness. And that soul is then interconnected energetically with other souls, connected to other souls, connected to other souls. We've heard in the metaphysical realm, people saying we're all cells in the body of God. However, once again, every great spiritual teacher says how all life is interconnected. We know from quantum physics, everything on that subatomic level is energetically interconnected. One of the fascinating aspects of near-death experiences is that the NDEer, the experiencer, when he or she returns, talks about a feeling of everything's interconnected. And AJ, I want to thank you so very much for having me as your guest. I love your questions. I love your show. And I look forward to the next time our paths cross again.
Nice seeing you. I'll see you at the conference. And great. This was an honor.
Thank you so much. And yeah, take care. And if you need anything else, please let me know.
Have you ever had a mystical experience? Perhaps a near-death experience or something extraordinary you don't understand? And has this made you feel confused, isolated, or misunderstood? You are not alone. At Spiritual Awakenings International, we know how you feel. Each day, more of us are having these and other spiritually transformative experiences, a term coined by its president, Dr. YVONNE Kason, which includes near-death experiences, mystical experiences, Kundalini awakenings, and psychic experiences, among others. Spiritual Awakenings International is a non-profit, multi-faith, worldwide network interested in raising global spiritual awareness. Join us and participate in our free online featured speaker events and our experiencers sharing circles, where you will meet with others like you and share in a supportive environment. Visit our website and join our growing family today. Spiritual Awakenings International, bringing us together.